Heroes of Ren. Today I will be showing you my custom Lego horror minifigures. Okay, so let's get started. Sorry about that, guys. That was just my door. Okay, so first we can start with Michael Myers from Halloween. This is the Rob Zombie version. This is an old character that I made. So on the knees, the pockets, and the blood are fading. So that sucks, but there you go. I could always repaint it. I made the knife out of... Actually, I made it from a Ninjago sword that I cut up, colored the handle black, and put blood on it. So that's his kitchen knife that he carries around. And then what I did, basically, this is my first attempt of Michael Myers. It's so bad. It's terrible. I'm just, so embarrassed of this. And so what I did was I turned it around and I stuck clay on there, molded it to make it look kind of like a mask. I drew some blood on there. I don't know why I did the blood, but I drew those green scrapes that he has. I just got some Hawkeye hair and used that. Basically this is a Harry Potter torso that I colored over with Sharpie, and it looked like his boiler jumpsuit that he has. I gave him yellow hands instead of skin-colored hands because I just kind of preferred yellow hands. So that's my Rob Zombie Michael Myers. This is my Freddy Krueger. It's my Freddy Krueger. So he's really bad. This is my newest Freddy Krueger I've made. My first attempt for the face was just terrible. It's just like a smiley face. So I did that over again and made it like a growling face. And then I put some of those dots. It kind of looks like a pizza, which is weird, but I got some of those red scars that he got when he got burnt. So this piece is actually the claw piece is actually a werewolf claw from a Monster Hunter set, something like that. Monster Fighters, I think. And I colored blood on it and stuff. And then here he has a gray glove. I don't know, I couldn't find a brown glove, so I just did gray. He has green stripes, just like on his sweater, just like in the movie. This is the Robert Englund version of Freddy Krueger, so he doesn't have any stripes on his arms. He has yellow skin. This is Pirates of the Caribbean Captain Barbossa hat that I put on him. It's a little big, but I couldn't find a fedora. I just gave him black pants. Actually, these were Ninjago pants, and they had armor on them, but I colored it over to make it like that. So yeah, that's my Freddy Krueger. Now here is Pamela Voorhees from Friday the 13th. And so here is the pattern on her light blue sweater. I used this tooth piece as a knife. She has her blonde hair and her weird smile. And then I got some of these these pants and these beige pants kinda. And with Sharpie I drew her knife holster. It's a little thin because she has a gigantic knife. So that's Pamela Voorhees. Here is my Jason Voorhees. Here is his machete. This was actually originally no, sorry, I keep messing up. This was originally a silver handle, but I colored over it black. And this was a gray stone piece in a cave, and I put blood on it. So that's his machete that he carries around and chops people's heads off and stuff like that. I got a green coat, put some blood on that, and here he has blood on his hands. I don't know why would he have blood on his hands unless he just twisted a girl's head all the way back or something. I put boots on. It's fading though, because again, this is one of my oldest minifigures that I made. There's some green on here and some blood. The green is supposed to be like seaweed since he rises out of a lake. Here's his mask, more seaweed, blood, arrows. This is his axe wound, when the girl throws an axe into his into his face, and it leaves a dent. And here is the straps on his hockey mask. This is really bad, but this is supposed to be his like zombie face, kind of. Like one of the eyes is bigger than the other, or I don't know why I made it like that. He has a smile for some reason. I guess it's alright, but I'm not completely satisfied with it. Sorry guys. Okay, so that's my Jason Voorhees. This is my girl from The Ring. I kind of forget what her name is, but is it like Morgan something? If you remember what her name is, or if you happen to find out, leave a comment telling me what her name is, because I forget. And here, she wears her like white dress. For the dress part, I didn't have any more like of those pieces that they use on girls. So what I did, I just got some pieces, put them together, covered them with paper. She has a black and gray hand. I don't know why I did it like that, but that's what I did for her. She has some blood on her arms. I don't really remember her having any blood on her arms, but to make it more like a killer, I did that. Here's her long hair that she has, her really, really ugly gray face. You could do this, because when she crawls out of the TV, she has her hair all over in her face and stuff. And on the back, I did paint on black, so that it would be like that. I actually did make a TV. I actually did make a TV for her out of this dice piece that I got in a Lego game. And I think, but when this TV goes all static before she comes crawling out to her victim, so that's why I painted static-y things on it. Here's the antennas, because it's like an old-fashioned TV. Here's like a metal thing. I guess those are the buttons. So that's enough from The Ring. Now, this is Dr. Hannibal Lecter. I think it's alright. I got inspired to make a Hannibal Lecter from other videos that make horror minifigures. I forget their channels, but that's him. That's Dr. Hannibal Lecter. He is a cannibal, so he does have this. Hold on, guys, let me zoom in. He does have that bronze metal thing on his face, and that keeps his mouth all caged up. Then he has slicked back brownish blackish hair. He has a straitjacket, some prison pants. He's strapped onto this wheelie chair thingy that guards will wheel him in. To make him not have arms, I don't know, you can't really see it that well, but I did put clay, and I stuffed clay inside the armholes, so it's like a real straitjacket. This is probably one of my favorite horror minifigures I made, and I drew straps on the wheelie chair, cause just to make it more detailed. So that's Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Oh, and if you're wondering what movie he's from Silence of the Lambs. Just so you know. This is like one of the first leather. Hold on, sorry. Okay, this is one of the first leather faces I've ever made. It was this is the original one where he has his jacket. He has his jacket. I put some blood splattered on there. I did add some bricks here. I was inspired to do that by Dr. Octoconopus, and so I put, to make him look taller, because in the movie he is like 7 feet tall, so that's what I did. I gave him this wavy black hair from General Zod, from a General Zod set. He does have, I'm happy with his face, but it could have gone a little better, like the mouth. The hole in his skin mask to show his mouth is a little orangey, not that skin color, but it's alright. So that's my leather face. Oh, and by the way, for his chainsaw, it was hard to find the right pieces, and I know his chainsaw is yellow for a fact, so that's what I got to do that. And I had some blood splatter all over the place, because he does saw through one of his victims, like right in the chest area. So that's Leatherface. This is the last minifigure. This is my second Leatherface. the one with his butcher's apron. He has that tie and a mallet. So that's his mallet. He rolled up his sleeves. He has a butcher knife. I used a hair from the same General Zod set, and I made his mask the best I can. I'm not exactly satisfied with his mask, but it's all right. And I did add more. I add pieces to make him taller too, but I had gray pieces cause like the bottom of his butcher boots. And again, the apron, the yellow apron, I got inspired to make this Leatherface again from the YouTuber Dr. Octoconopus. So that's my second Leatherface. I could have used a crowbar because he has lots of weapons like crowbars, broken bones, mallets. I did a mallet, and I also did a butcher knife. So it's tied on the back, and he has blood splattered there. I don't really know why I did blood there, but when he like grabbed the girl and like dragged her into the house, he could have been holding her, and she was like coughing up blood onto his shirt. So that's why I did that. He has his butcher apron, his tie, and that's him. Now I forgot to mention at the first thing at the beginning of the video, but I'm gonna have a surprise guest. A surprise minifigure, and that will be the weird, ugly cat lady from the Monster series. I actually just got this lady. She has her hair, some weird hair with cat things, cat ears. She has some face paint, a black whip, a belt, side printing, arm printing, a tail sticking out, which is, you probably know this, but in case you don't, this is how the tail piece is, like this. You just get the legs and put this right there, and then put the body on. So that's our surprise minifigure. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe if you hadn't subscribed already.